dilutions of acid, diluting in acid is an exothermic reaction, and when we are diluting in acid, acid must be added to water, but not water to acid.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, explain you this. Okay, because this is an important question. Today we shall be going to discuss the properties of base. Acid reaction with metal we have done. So acid when react with metal oxide, what they it will be going to give you, I think, because you know that just try to look at this. We have done the reaction with acid reaction with metal or metal carbonate. Carbonate we have also done. Na?
Yes,
Here
sir.
I have given you a question that what would happen when nitric acid is added to or eggshell is added to nitric acid. So nitric acid is HNO3. Okay, nitric acid is HNO3, and it react with eggshell. Okay, so eggshell is made up of calcium carbonate, and I have told you that metals when react with acid when react with metal carbonate means CO3 group. So it will give you salt plus carbon dioxide plus water. Salt plus carbon dioxide plus water. Are you getting my point? समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
So similarly, if you have HNO3 and it is going to react with CaCO3, it will give calcium nitrate plus carbon dioxide plus water. Same. So write down this question. Okay. And just give me 1 minute. I need to try to repair my pen if it is because this pen has gone inside. So if I find any needle, with the help of needle, it can come back. Okay. So need to bring needle. Okay. Just try to write it down. After this one, try to write down the properties of acid and base also. Just coming back in a minute. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Come back. So have you noted, Bharti?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you know that acids when react with base, it will give you salt and water. Okay. So this is a neutralization reaction. It is very popular, and it is also called double displacement reaction. It is also double displacement. Why I'm saying it is double displacement, Bharti? I'm saying it is
There is
double
an
displacement.
exchange of
Hmm?
ions.
Yes,
Exchange
because
of
there is an
ions
exchange.
is
Yeah,
taken.
yeah, very good. Because the exchange of ions are taking place here also. What that is double displacement reactions. Okay. So if I'm saying that here acid plus metal oxides. It gives you salt and water. Okay. Acid plus metal oxide. You know that acid, if it is reacting with metal only, that will give you salt plus hydrogen gas. Like acid plus metals, it will give you salt plus hydrogen gas here. Okay. But if you, instead of metal oxide, if you are having oxygen add here, so it will, here the oxygen will be added. Okay. Are you getting my point? समझ आया? And same
Yes, sir.
reaction same reaction you get when acids are reacting with base. You will get salt and water. Can I say that metal oxides are basic in nature? Hmm? Because acids when
Metal.
react with base, it will give you salt and water. And acid plus metal oxides are, when react, they also give you salt and water. So we can directly say that metal oxides are basic in nature. Okay. So generally metal oxides are basic in nature. Generally. Okay. Generally metal oxides are basic in nature. So H2SO4 when react with magnesium oxide will give you magnesium sulfate plus water. Same. Acid when react with calcium oxide will give you calcium chloride plus. Does acid also react with non-metal? No, acid does not react with non-metal. Why? We'll discuss in non-metals and metals chapter. Okay. So please note it down. This one.
Okay.
First.
Yes.
So when you done, please let me. Okay. Nothing.
Yes, sir.
That's good also. Yeah, that is too complicated. They are having exams. When you done, please let me.
So just the last. Yes, sir.
Done? Okay. So do we have discussed this type of question? What is neutralization reaction? That reaction between acid and base is called neutralization reaction. Do you have discussed that?
Yes, sir.
Question number 9. Can you answer me? What is question number 9? Question number 9.
So sodium hydrogen carbonate is NaHCO3.
Sodium hydrogen carbonate. NaCO3. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is Na.
Sir, is it option C?
Option C. Yes, after washing with plenty of water, we'll ride a mild base. Why? Because if you have having means if you accidentally get comes in means your skin get comes into contact with the strong base, it does not mean that you start neutralizing it with a strong base because this reaction is so isothermic that your skin will be damaged. Okay, the heat liberated out in
Yes,
this
sir.
reaction is solar that will burn your skin. Okay, so next one is uh, can you answer this question number 24?
So option A.
Option A. All metal carbonate react with acid to give salt and water and
Sir,
uh,
option B.
metal oxide react with water to give salt and acid. That is important. What does metal oxide gives when react with water? Whatever it gives, it will not give you salt and acid. Okay, because metal oxides are basic in nature and bases are dissolved in water. It will give you base simple. Okay, like for
Yes,
example, if you have magnesium oxide, and magnesium oxide is getting reacting with water, it will give you magnesium hydroxide simple.
yes, sir.
Now write down the properties of base. Properties of base that bases turn blue litmus to red, convert sorry, red litmus to blue, conducting in nature because you know that because when it is added to what in aqueous solution it will dissociate the H plus ion because of that. Okay,
Yes.
slippery to touch, highly corrosive, You done? Bharti, you done? Have you noted?
So the physical properties I wrote.
Okay, properties you have noted. Okay, now you know that bases when react with acid, they will give you salt and water. This is the previous property that we have studied. Okay. Now base when react with metals, they will give you salt plus hydrogen gas. This is very, very important. Base when react with metals, they will give you salt plus hydrogen. The same like acid when react with metals, they will give you salt plus hydrogen. Same if you take NaOH aqueous solution of NaOH as warm solution and you add zinc to it, it will give you sodium zincate, Na2ZnO2. This is very, very important. Na2ZnO2 plus hydrogen gas. Okay, same. NaOH when react with Pb, it will give you sodium plumbate, Na2PbO2 plus hydrogen gas. The salt is something like different. You have not heard about it like this. You have heard about sodium carbonate, sodium oxide, sodium sulfate, but you have not heard about sodium zincate. So this is a new term for you. So please note the formula properly. Okay. So bases also when react with metals, they will give you salt plus hydrogen gas. Like the acid when react with metals, they will give you salt plus hydrogen gas.
Yes.
When you done, please let me know.
That's up.
Okay. Same, it is here. Okay. Same here. Note it down. That this one. When NaOH, this is also very important. When NaOH is reacting with aluminium, it will give you sodium aluminate. In the previous two formulas, you are having Na2AlO2. Sorry, Na2ZnO2 and Na2PbO2. But here there is no two. So in sodium plumbate, we don't have two because of the valency difference. Okay. Because AlO2 has one valency and sodium also have one valency, so both will cancel out each other and the formula will be NaAlO2. Note it down.
Yes. That's up.
Okay. Now Bharti just understand that if I am having Na, it is reacting. It means if I am having metal oxide, base plus metal oxide, it will give you salt plus water. Like if you have metal only, then it will be salt plus hydrogen gas. But if you add oxygen here, Al2O3, then it will be water here. Okay. Same salt but water. Got it? समझ आया? Same salt but it will be water. समझ आया? You understood? Like if NaOH is reacting with sodium, ZNO, it will give you sodium zincate plus water. And same H2SO4 is reacting with AZNO, it will give you ZnSO4 plus water. Here you see that this is base, this is salt and water. So here zinc oxide is acting like an acid. But when it is acid, same zinc oxide is reacting with like a base. So there are some metal oxides that can show both acidic as well as basic behavior. Means generally the metal oxides are basic in nature, but some metal oxides shows both acidic as well as basic behavior. Okay, like if you see that NaOH when reacting with Al2O3, it will give you Al2NaLO2, sodium aluminate plus water. And same Al2O3 when reacted with H2SO4, it will give you sodium aluminum sulfate plus water. So here it is acting like an acid, here it is acting like a base. Okay, are you getting my point? समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
Please note it down. When you done, please let me know.
Done, sir.
You done?
Yes, sir.
Do this one. Note it down. Generally, metal oxides are basic in nature, but some metal oxides shows both acidic as well as basic behavior. Such metal oxides are called amphoteric oxides, like ZNO, PbO, Al2O3. Yay, my pen start working. Yes. Now you understand, Bharti?
Yes, sir.
What I'm saying here is that, like for example, why I'm saying that zinc is ZnO2 is having valency 2 and sodium is having valency 1. The formula will be Na2ZnO2, sodium zinc. Okay. And if I'm having Na valency 1 and aluminate ion has valency 2, so it will be NaAlO2. NaAlO2. Sorry, aluminium. No, aluminate ion also have one valency. Okay. So that's why it is NaAlO2. So here we have two, but here we don't have two. Got it? समझ आया? Got it?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And amphoteric oxides like ZNO, like PbO, like aluminium oxide, these are amphoteric oxides. What are amphoteric oxides? Shows both acidic as well as basic behavior. समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
You understand? Ah. So these are called amphoteric oxides. Okay. Now you know that I was discussing with you that metal oxides generally are basic in nature. But if you see that if I'm talking about the non-metal oxides, like for example sulfur dioxide or sulfur trioxide, when added to water, it will give you sulfurous acid H2SO3. H2O when react with sulfur trioxide will give you H2SO4. So is it an acid or a base? This is an acid na? So this must
Yes,
be
sir.
acidic oxides, acidic oxides. Okay, so we'll simply say that metal oxides are those oxides that show both acidic as well as basic behavior. Sorry, non-metal oxides are those oxides that show uh, acidic behavior. They like the metal oxide, like the metal oxide sometimes shows acidic, generally basic, generally basic, but can show acidic behavior also. But if I'm talking about the non-metal oxide, it would be uh, it will be going to show you, means it will show you simply acidic, acidic behavior, acidic behavior, and moreover, Bharti, it can show neutral oxide, like carbon monoxide is neutral oxide. Okay, it is neither acidic nor basic. Like NO is neutral oxide. Okay, so neutral oxides are those oxides that neither show any acidic or basic behavior. So non-metal oxide can, but non-metal can never show basic behavior. Like the metal oxides can show acidic as well as basic, but non-metal cannot show. Do not show. Non-metal oxides never show basic behavior. They can be acidic or neutral. Okay, non-metal oxide never shows basic behavior. समझ आया? आती समझ आया?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So here you see that base plus non-metal oxides will give you salt. So base is base, non-metal oxide means because they are acidic in nature. So base plus acid is salt in water. Okay. So write it down. NaOH reacting with carbon dioxide will give you sodium carbonate plus water. NaOH reacting with sulfur dioxide will give you sodium sulfate plus water. अच्छा यहाँ पर एक चीज होगी, यहाँ पर 2 ऑक्सीजन है, यहाँ पर जब ये सॉल्ट बनाएगा उसमें 4 ऑक्सीजन है, it is CO2, it will be CO3, नहीं एक ऑक्सीजन बढ़ जाएगा, इसमें it is CO3, it will be CO SO4, if it is SO3 it will be SO. Okay, are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Do it please. When you done, please let me know.
Done, sir.
Done everyone? Oh, sorry. Everyone में तो खाली बहुत कौन है? अच्छा सारा सारा when have you come? When you join?
Sir, I came like 10 minutes ago.
And you didn't tell me hi, hello sir, I'm there.
Sorry, sir.
And why you late?
Sir, actually, when I was about to join, my laptop switched off and then some update came, which was really long.
Okay. And congratulations, you got some prize in your school. I saw the video. Some
Thank you.
certificate.
Yeah.
Okay. So now what are alkalis? Alkalis are the strong base. Alkalis are the strong base that are soluble in water. So strong base that are soluble in water are called alkalis, like KOH. Not all base are soluble in water. Some bases that can dissolve in water, they are called alkalis, like KOH and NOH. They are strong alkalis. Okay. So all alkalis are bases because because alkalis are the base which are soluble in water. But all bases are not alkalis. Okay. Got it? समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
Now the question came that why do curds and sour substances should not be kept in brass and copper utensils? Because you know that curd is having acid, that is lactic acid, or any sour substance means acid. So when you are keeping it in the metals, it will start reacting, okay, with that layer. You can say that, sir, it's okay, we should not kept in brass because it is made up of zinc and copper. But why not in copper? Copper is low the reactivity because you know that acid will not react with copper instantly, but they might react very very slowly. Means not the reaction will be spontaneous. It will be the copper can also react with acid, but in a very very slow manner. But it might react. Moreover, if it is not copper, it can be copper oxide. Then copper oxide can react with acid. Copper carbonate can react with acid. So the if like suppose if there is some layer deposited over the surface of copper metal, then that layer can react. Okay, got it? So metallic vessels react with acids to form salt and hydrogen, which may be poisonous. Means the salt. One thing I need to tell you here that like this is the salt that our body can consume, NaCl, sodium chloride. But if I say that aluminium phosphate, Al3, PO4, sorry, AlPO4, aluminium has valency 3, phosphate also has valency 3, they will cancel out it, that will be AlPO4. If you take only a 10 gram of this one, person will die. Zinc phosphate, Zn3PO4 whole twice. This is used to kill rats. So our body can consume only NaCl, sodium chloride or mild salt. But there are some salt that are so corrosive that they can even damage our body. Okay, are you getting my point? समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
So we'll say that metallic vessels react with acid and form salt and hydrogen, which may be poison and may change the taste of the salt. Like the curd, okay, means the substance that salt means you know that acids is going to react with metal, so it will give you salt plus hydrogen gas. This salt may be poisonous. If it is not poisonous, it can change the taste of the substance in which it is kept. Okay. Therefore, they should not be kept in and avoiding keeping them in the metallic vessels. Okay. So note it down, guys. When you done, please let me know. You done?
Just one second. That's all.
Okay. Now, write down this question and please let me know the answer for this one. It's very important. Write down this question and also pass. You done? You tried this one?
So can we take sodium hydroxide as X?
Yes, it is sodium hydroxide. We need to take base because it is an acid. Acid when react, if we know that if we suppose that if it is an acid, so acid when react with metals, it will gives you salt plus hydrogen gas. Like it can be. It is correct. But here, acid do not react with it to give salt. So it will be base. Base can react with metal also. Base can react with acid also, and this is also. So can you tell me that if we take NaOH as a base, so can you tell me what is ABC? Is it possible for you? But if it is NaOH, then what could be A?
Sodium zincate.
Yes, Na2Zn. What is B? What is B?
Sodium chloride.
Sodium chloride. And this one?
Sodium acetate. CH.
Three
3C.
double O Na.
Na.
Okay, that's what is it? Okay. So this is C. A, B, C. So Sarah, please note it down this one in notebook fast. Have you noted? Please note it down fast.
Okay, sir.
You done, Sarah? Noted?
Yes, sir.
Why have you? Why are you hiding yourself? You both. Okay. Here we are going to have another question. Okay. Which of the Mhm. Okay, can you answer me question number 10? Can you answer me question number 10? Yes, what's the answer? Tara, what's the answer? This is sodium hydrogen carbonate. Na? Sodium hydrogen carbonate, uh, when added to acetic acid, it evolves gas. Okay. Which of the following statement is true about the evolution of gas? Can you tell me? You both, why are you keeping yourself high? I have teach you this one in the previous class. Are you there, Tara and Bharti? Why
Yes,
not
sir.
responding? What's the answer here?
Sir, The first and third one, and option B.
Okay, just a minute. Option B, you're saying option B. So what it's saying in the question is that sodium hydrogen carbonates, when added to acetic acid, so it will give you, that this is metal carbonate. When metal carbonates are going to react with acid, it will give you salt plus hydrogen gas plus water. Sorry, salt plus carbon dioxide plus water. So you know that carbon dioxide will turn lime water milky. This is very popular reaction. Sarah, this is very popular reaction. Okay, you must know about the carbon dioxide because CO2, okay, when it is going to react with simply, if I'm saying CO2, so as you know that CO2 can easily react with calcium oxide, okay, calcium hydroxide, and calcium hydroxide is lime. Are you getting my point? समझ आया? Hmm? So this is a very simple property of calcium hydroxide, as you know, of very much from the this that when we are passing carbon dioxide to it, we give you calcium carbonate. That's it. And because of the formation of this calcium carbonate, because it is simply, we'll say that this is this insoluble particles of this calcium carbonates are found in the solution, and because of that, we'll say that it is not considered to be as. Are you getting my point? समझ आया? It will turn lime water, lime water milk. Got it? Got it?
Yes, sir.
So this is the lime water, calcium hydroxide, lime water. When you pass carbon dioxide to it, turns milky due to the formation of calcium carbonate. So, and you know that carbon dioxide is used as fire extinguisher. So it can uh, extinguish the burning splinter. Okay, getting a point? समझ आया? Sarah and you Bharati, your
Yes.
answer
Yes,
is
sir.
correct. So it doesn't have pungent smell. Okay, it is not going to have pungent smell. Yes. Next question, please. Uh, so will you be able to answer me question number 42? Will you be able to answer me question number 42? So what is being given in the question? Simply, it is being said that when zinc metal is treated with dilute hydrochloric acid, okay, or dilute solution of any acids, okay, what is going to happen here is that it is going to produce some gas. As you know that any metals react with acids, and that metal should be above hydrogen in the reactivity series. So it will give you a gas. Which is that gas? Can you tell me?
Hydrogen gas.
Okay, and this hydrogen gas is used for the hydrogenation of oil, and this you will learn in the next fourth chapter. Name the gas evolved. Which gas is going to evolve? Hydrogen gas. Write the chemical equations. So we'll be able to write this thing. And the test to detect, you know that when we pass this hydrogen gas to the bubbles to the soap solution, and the bubbles carrying hydrogen gas are produced, and these hydrogen gas bubbles when comes in the contact with the burning candle, then they produce pops down. Okay, the burst with pops down. Okay. That is not easily pop pop. It is like hop hop sound. Okay, you understood? Like the blast, mini blast. Understood? You understood this question?
Yes.
Okay. And this question we have already discussed in the previous class. Uh, just for this diagram, if I'm talking, this is a diagram in which we are having zinc. Okay, granules added with dilute hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid. Sorry. Now, instead of sulfuric acid, if we add NaOH to it, will the hydrogen gas will still produce? Zinc reacting with dilute sulfuric acid, then it will give you hydrogen gas because you know that acids are going to react with metals to produce salt plus hydrogen gas. Now, instead of hydrochloric acid, if we add NaOH, it is being given to you here. Sodium hydroxide is taken in place of dilute hydrochloric acid in the test tube and is heated, is warm. Will it give you the hydrogen gas? Tell me, will it give you the hydrogen gas? You've been studying this. I've teach like you have NaOH and it is treated with zinc metal, still it will give you Na2 ZnO2 plus hydrogen gas. So I've teach you this thing. The base also when react with some metals like zinc, lead, and aluminum, then they are going to give you salt plus hydrogen gas. So in that case, if you replace uh, the previous reaction was this one, it will give you zinc sulfate, ZnSO4 plus hydrogen. So if you take H2SO4, then it will give you ZnSO4 plus hydrogen gas. If you take NaOH, it will give you sodium zincate plus hydrogen gas. The hydrogen gas is going to produce in both the cases. If you are going to take NaOH, whether you are taking H2SO4. Okay, understood? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I think we have done with this one today. In the next class, we're going to discuss some other properties of this one, and we shall be going to discuss the